Hello and welcome everyone to another Sidemen React video. This one is what happened to Dubai's 14 billion island, or 14 billion dollar islands, God, English. You know what I'm trying to say. I have no idea what this video is about. Didn't even know Dubai had 14 billion dollar islands. No idea. So with that, does it mean like was it in production and something happened, or just like in general, like they were gonna do this but now they're not, that kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. I see Ethan on screen. Ethan, please take it away.
Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen,
Hello.
welcome to Sidemen React.
Yes.
Today we got a foursome. That's right.
Don't you mean a five-some? No, just kidding, sorry.
And Victor will be reacting to why Dubai has 14 billion empty man-made islands.
I wonder if there's a fan fiction of us, you know, doing our thing.
There
together.
absolutely is. There is.
But why?
Yes.
What? Yo,
Wait.
what was that like? 12
Wait,
seconds
should we
into the
react to
video?
fanfics?
JJ's made it weird.
Oh yeah.
How long does it take to make it sexual?
Of course.
That was literally like 12 seconds. Bro, it's a video about islands.
And he's like, I got okay. Because he said,
It's because I said foursome.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. His mind instantly switched. He couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
And then I said five-some, which made it worse.
Okay, yeah, let's make it normal again.
Anyway, back to the
Shit.
island. Josh,
Yeah.
we saw these, didn't we, when we went on that helicopter tour like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I think the guy told us why they were empty, but I've forgotten. So let's learn again.
So they're man-made islands, okay.
Dubai is a land full of technology, innovation, and, in the case of the world islands, severe disappointment. Not long ago,
Okay.
Dubai's world islands were the talk of the
Yeah.
town. Nothing quite
made
like
them.
them had
I'm pretty sure
ever
Yes
been
Theory went
constructed.
to it recently.
So it's no wonder that
It looks like rabbit shit in the sea.
They recreated the world in island form out of sand, mate.
Yeah, no, it looked like the world.
It does.
It does.
Wait, what?
What?
They did? Wait, what?
Bad.
You know when,
After you try and make some islands in your bathtub out of sand.
You know when Vic does that voice, like, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not great.
Wait,
but I'm trying
so where did they get the sand from, or did they have to like import it?
The desert.
Suck it
The
from
desert.
They suck it from the bottom and bring it up, or no?
No. They got it from the desert. They dug out loads of the desert and I think pumped it over. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I thought.
Right.
We'll find out. We'll probably find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wound up as the poster child for nearly every tourism advertisement imaginable. But after the city funneled a staggering $14 billion into their development, the iconic
Jesus.
landmark sat forgotten and abandoned, slowly being overrun
Nice.
by Mother Nature. So what happened? Where did it all go wrong?
So it's just
And
been
is there
sacked
any
off.
hope left for this Dubai icon?
got
Let's
balls.
find
They're
out.
bringing it back.
We have to wind the clock back all the way to 2003
Mate,
for the
that's
start of
sick.
this fascinating journey of, let's be honest, failure. But back then, the world islands were a totally different story. The designers were full of optimism,
sick
and the
concept.
rest of the planet was
I was going to
obsessing over
say, this is something that
beacon of
looks sick on
ingenuity.
paper,
Here was
but
the initial
as
plan.
things often
the
are.
artificial
Oh,
reality
I
of
see. It looks like the
300
world
islands
now.
built 2 miles off the coast of the mainland. It was going to be
Oh.
a typical residential neighborhood. though
Yeah.
The world islands were intended to be an exclusive offshore playground for the elite of the elite. We're talking local and international film stars, royalty, business tycoons, and celebrities from near and far. 50 invitations were sent out every year detailing the exclusive opportunity to own the world.
Oh my god.
People
Jump at the
would love
chance?
that, like
And if
billionaires.
celebrities
Oh, yeah.
want
Oh,
money,
you
You
own
can
a
buy your
country.
you can buy your
into
country.
the
yeah.
advertising. Richard Branson posed for photos on Little Britain in a Union Jack suit, while rumors swirled that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie had purchased Ethiopia in line with the birthplace of their first adopted child, Zahara. The smaller islands were being advertised for $15 million, all the way up to $50 million for the larger ones. Not cheap, by the way. Why such high
ridiculous.
prices for empty islands? It's because a lot of work went into their construction. Clearly, these weren't naturally formed structures. These world-shaped islands were man-made, and building them up from scratch was a mighty ordeal. All up, a whopping 321 million cubic meters of sand needed to be
my
brought
God.
in. Just to put that in perspective, imagine Yankee Stadium filled from bottom to top with sand. Now multiply that by about 150, and there's your visual. Impressive,
my
right?
God.
That doesn't
My
even include
lord.
the 34 billion tons of large rocks either. The sand was
Where do you find all
distributed
these
across
rocks?
300 islands over the course of 5 years, with one for almost every country
I
in
like
the
that
world,
boulder.
ranging in size from
That's
5
nice
to 80
boulder.
acres,
If you
with up to 330
built
feet
one of
of
these
water
islands, it's just
separating
empty.
each island. The
Yeah,
total
man.
area encompassed just over 20 square miles of land.
Spent 2 months
Okay, let's
building
talk
an
about
island.
money. Ready for this? All things considered, this wasted project cost the city of Dubai a tear-jerking $14 billion.
Jesus.
If instead of building the world islands, the city put their money toward other avenues, the opportunities would have been endless, and Dubai could have been even further propelled into the global spotlight.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
no,
Yeah.
for $14 billion, Dubai could have built another 9 identical copies
Imagine
of
how-
Burj Khalifa.
Bro.
For $14
The
billion,
fuck?
Dubai could have constructed 225 replicas of the Dubai frame.
Oh my
Almost enough
lord.
to create a circumference around the entire city. For $14
Yeah, that's
billion,
mental.
Dubai could have constructed another 13 versions of the
13.
Burj Al Arab, the world's only 7-star hotel. Perhaps
They
most
got
importantly, for
piles of
$14 billion, Dubai could have created a second version of the Palm Jumeirah, a revolutionary man-made archipelago that was already proven to be astoundingly successful. Yet, despite all these imaginative and realistic possibilities, they took the wrong option, opting to build the world islands, which have sat mostly abandoned since their inception, slowly falling
stinks.
victim to the ocean. The empty islands aren't a failure solely because of the unwise allocation of the city's cash. While initially an amazing visual spectacle that truly deserved to be on a postcard, the aesthetic of the world islands is now, well, kind of sad. Really.
Yeah.
See for yourself. The hope was for the world
One guy
island
got
to
his house
resemble
there.
a bird's eye view of a world map.
He's living.
Yeah, on the
However,
estuary,
in
right?
reality,
They stayed in
to
one
the
of them.
disappointment
One
of
of them
the
was actually
city
like
and
fully
the structure's
functional.
developers,
Yeah.
the archipelago turned out to be only vaguely recognizable at best. We're Central America, practically non-existent.
Oh.
And is that supposed to be Australia?
Yeah,
Continents blurred
it's
together. Europe,
Yeah.
Africa, and
What,
They
bro,
call,
like,
the sand's just like
I can't
Yeah,
see shit.
Spread out.
away.
Like I
Yeah.
said, bro, rabbit droppings.
That top left one looks sick though. We own that one.
The top left one looks like a puzzle piece, like a jigsaw.
Well, I think it's just sand now, mate, to be honest.
Nah. Some of them have got a house on them. I've seen it with my own eyes.
even continents have blurred together. Europe, Africa, and Asia have merged into, well, an indistinguishable blob of sand.
Pangea.
But
That's
did it
how
get
they
to
used
this
to be,
point?
yeah.
Part of the blame goes towards sinking
True.
and erosion, and the other part goes toward the project remaining unfinished. Primary
Yeah.
cause for the lack of completion can be pinned down to one
They ran
event,
out of rocks.
the GFC. Because of the destructive effects of 2008, Nikhil Properties, the developer, had to halt production in 2009. By
Nikhil got
then,
put in the bin.
amazingly,
Big up Ema.
60% of the islands had already been
Ema.
sold to private companies and
Ema
investors.
Royale.
Ema to the
But after
moon,
that
mate.
point, Mother
Wait,
Nature
wait,
started
did you
to
hear
take
that?
what?
60% was already, like, bought.
And all the rich people lost all their money, so they're like, no, I can't buy the island anymore. My stocks are worth nothing.
Stunks.
Just like,
Stonks.
By then,
Stunks in the mud.
amazingly, 60% of the islands had already been sold to private companies and investors. But after that point, Mother Nature started to take over, and the islands began to lose their well-defined borders. While the GFC was indeed the catalyst for failure, it
Break
wasn't
into a golf
alone.
course.
The islands had also no access to
not bad
electricity, which, given
least
its
one of them.
intention to house property,
Dubai
Wait.
Mega Golf.
The house had no access to electricity.
Look, it's islands. They're sand right now.
Oh, computer?
Bro, it's
Computer? Okay.
They've not finished it. Some of the islands do have it. But
Bro,
most of
I've
them,
been
it's
to
just
the
sand.
Maldives, Mauritius, all in them places, and they got electricity. Like,
Yeah, but this was gonna have everything. Like, it wasn't not gonna have it.
that's because the land was already there, JJ. They built the infrastructure on the land. This is new land. Like, it's
They
got
literally
nothing.
reclaimed land from the sea.
bro, imagine they put that money into Bitcoin.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Of
They got
course,
something to care
JJ
about.
brings the
They,
freaking
back then, bro,
crypto.
they would have been laughing.
no, but JJ, imagine
No.
if they leveraged it. Imagine.
God.
Well, I just long Bitcoin.
And as they just put 14 billion on red. Look at you, mate. You might have about
Yeah,
20
man.
billion now.
They could have 18 Burj Khalifas.
Yeah, fuck it.
plan in place to install electric cables under the Persian Gulf. However, it was never carried out. Then we've got another important reason for their struggle, the dilemma of choice. Dubai already has another incredibly successful man-made archipelago,
Yeah.
the
And it's
$12
lit.
billion palm tree, officially known as Palm Jumeirah. This structure welcomed its first residents in
It's lit.
2007, before the world islands hit their roadblock. As you can see, today this place is thriving. The Atlantis Hotel is a
It's a place to live,
hotspot
you
for
know. You got-
celebrities.
you
with
got
its
some private
lavish
beach.
Atlantis bridge.
When are we gonna do
Soon, I beg.
living like a billionaire?
When Boris lets us
If they let us
roll
out.
through.
You can go to
Hey,
Dubes.
someone's talked to
And
my guy
also,
Boris.
we shouldn't go Dubai anytime soon right now anyway.
Why?
Because it's like 50 degrees.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
end of the
Yeah?
year.
You should
Yeah.
avoid until October.
The distinction of being one of the most expensive hotel suites in the world, zeroing in
There
at
we go, Josh. Oh, Josh, you
$25,000
writing
a
this
night.
down?
So with another perfectly good set of islands all
God.
Please get a good
flourishing,
holiday.
why
Please
would
get a good
Dubai
holiday.
keep
Please
throwing
get a good
money at
holiday.
something
Please get a good
seemingly
holiday.
destined to fail?
You know this is gonna get
Constantly
clipped in that
building
video.
and creating
Yep.
innovative money appeared to be better spent elsewhere. Only
I hope
9
you
of
know.
the 300 islands.
Was that
have
Almat
been
Yeah, that's
too?
what Donny
developed.
we met. Yeah, Almat too. My Don.
He is, right?
Yeah, man like Almat too.
We met that
Donny.
guy at the front. I'm pretty sure it's him.
He's your guy. Plug.
Yeah, that's the
Shout
guy.
out
bro.
my guy. Shout out
So,
my guy.
give us a mill.
Stop it. Stop
Everyone
it.
asking for a meal. It shouldn't be KSI, bro.
I'll double it.
Something
Trust
seemingly
me.
destined to
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
He'd come home and be
building
asking
and
for a meal.
creating innovative landmarks,
Yeah.
time and money appeared to be better spent elsewhere. Only 9 of the 300 islands have been developed. These ones, Lebanon Island, Pete's Island, and 6 islands
Pete's
making up
Island.
the so-called
Fucking
part of
dead
Europe,
ass.
That's probably an Ethan
and
thing to
Michael
do.
Schumacher Island,
Ethan's
yep,
Island.
named after the Formula 1. As for Africa, Asia, Australia, and South America, well, they're still just piles
old
of
Pete.
sand.
Josh, if
slowly
I get the
drifting
bad
away.
one, drop me on Pete's
Alas,
Island.
hope is Dubai is fully aware of
You're
their
getting on one
failure
as a
and has
sand, mate.
managed to pivot in a new direction. Now, the focus has turned almost exclusively to one section of the world map, the heart of Europe. Here's the new plan. The first phase of construction includes 10 waterfront palaces on Sweden Island, 32
That's
villas
quite
on
cool.
Germany Island, and
That's so how
78
they have
so-called
walkways.
floating seahorses. These floating homes,
I think one of
which
them's
are
going to be a
intended
party
That's
as
quite
island as
cool.
well, by the way. I think yesterday they said that one of
are
them's going to be
arguably
like...
the most unique
like
part
Ivy
of the
for Rocks
entire
type place.
operation. They
Like
allow
islands
visitors
and
to
Get
party
me in.
island.
Put me in, coach.
Them
I
things
I
are
like
right.
the look of these floating ones. These floating ones look cold.
There's
Little sea
videos.
house.
There's video tours of them. Maybe we can do one for another react. Keep an eye out.
Just
Hey,
buy
you
me one.
should go on one.
Buy me one. I want one.
He wants to buy you one. What kind of video is that then?
My friend got 6 bad holidays in a row, so I got him a house.
Fuck off, is it fair?
Oh my god.
Hindsight's 2020. But why did they build the whole fucking world? Why not just start with like one continent? Do that, make it nice. Sell
Because
it.
it's not as impressive
Then-
then, is it? You do
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
it at
it's
once and then you sell
Dubai,
it, it's
man.
mad impressive.
Yeah,
big.
they
They
always
do
doing
things in
like
small measure.
the biggest of the biggest.
Yeah, I know, I get
They'll
it.
be back with something bigger and better, it's fine.
32 villas on Germany Island, and 78 so-called floating seahorses. These floating homes, which
Because
are
seahorses,
intended
not
to be a
seahouses.
staycation destination, are arguably the most unique part of the entire operation. They allow visitors to
Basic.
marvel at marine life
That's
from
cool.
Oh,
bathrooms.
that's actually cool.
Phase 2 of the Heart of
So
Europe
sick.
features a pair of holiday resorts inspired by the colors and lifestyles of Portofino in Italy and the Côte d'Azur in France. Even though the city
Okay.
is making a clear and conscious effort to salvage the monumental stuff up, it's fair to say that the rest of the planet and Dubai itself has almost forgotten about the world islands, to the relief of the developer.
bit of entry would be
Why?
sick.
Because Dubai's constant innovations are eclipsing the long-forgotten failure. These days, the first thing that comes to mind is the Burj Khalifa. In a few years, that too could change, with a number of revolutionary
project is
projects
mental.
already underway.
So
Before
sick.
too long, we'll see Dubai unveil the world's first
yeah.
dynamic
Yeah,
tower.
I've seen this.
A $1.2
What?
billion fully rotating skyscraper
Why?
that will soar
Yeah.
80 stories and nearly 1,400 feet
It
into the
rotates.
So
air.
like you can have a
We'll
flat.
also see
Say
Aladdin
you buy a
City.
flat in that building, right? And
Yeah,
say you want to
change
constantly
sides.
follow the sunrise. Yeah, you want to constantly follow the sunrise.
What?
There's like a little thing in your flat where you can like move your apartment around.
Whoa.
The building
That's
moves about.
what?
It's mental.
That's
Yeah.
bonkers.
And they've got
Yeah.
the Dubai Creek Tower, right? Which is like going to be taller than the Burj.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A
Bro, it's nuts.
$500 million
cold.
neighborhood inspired by the tales of Aladdin and the Arabian Nights. And as perhaps the nail in the coffin of the world islands, Dubai has already created another man-made archipelago, Jumeirah Bay Island, which is shaped like a seahorse. Already open to the public, this place houses a yacht club,
Sick.
apartment buildings, and a 5-star
See, there's
Bulgari
about it.
hotel.
Yeah, Dubai is
Mate,
different.
they are so bad.
You Dubai on different
They
souths,
took
bro.
an L, but they bounced right back.
Meanwhile, like
I
London,
would, dude, I would just want to visit
Sharp.
Dubai so
I know,
bad.
we've got,
Do you know what I
we've
rate?
got Big Ben.
True.
Yeah.
We've had Big Ben.
We did have Big Ben. St Paul's has been about since God knows when as well. Survived the World Wars.
But yeah.
Why don't we
No,
buy? Why
shit.
don't we buy an island? Sidemen
We
Island.
got we got mini golf places. That's fine.
So yeah, I had no idea that they tried to make like the world, kind of thing. I mean, in theory, it looks really cool, but yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. Some things don't work out the way you want them to, so that's why they're. I mean, but like Dubai's literally on different souths, so they're just like, well, if this isn't gonna work out, we're gonna try something else, and then Dubai are literally just gone clear. Like, none of us are gonna catch up to them. It's like insane. But seriously, like, oh my god, I just want to visit Dubai so bad. Like, you have no idea how badly I just want to visit. Like, I just want to see it. Like, Even if it's like for like maybe 30 minutes, like I could be like, oh my god, I was there in Dubai at one point in my life. Like, what? So, I did like that seahorse looking one though. That one looked sick, bro. That looked really, really cool. Like, oh my god. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I love it so much. So yeah, let me know. What was I gonna ask? Oh, let me know. Did you guys know about these $14 billion islands that was supposed to be like the world? Because I had no idea. And if you could, or if you have been to Dubai, what's the one thing that you would like to do if you've been or if you've gone to Dubai? It's like the one thing that you need to do, because I want to know, like, what's the thing, like, I know Dubai is like sick, but I just don't know like what there is to do. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's like stuff to do, but like I just don't know. You know what I mean? Because who knows? Maybe one of these days there will be a vlog and be like, guys, we did it. We have made it to Dubai. So yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.